India does not accept the goal proposal.
Hey everyone, you all might have heard about COP29, the big global climate summit. But here's the twist. India is shaking things up and pushing back on some major proposals. Curious why? Let's dive in. So quick refresher.
COP29. COP stands for Conference of Party and 29 stands for the 29th edition.
The one thing that COP29 is most concerned about is climate change. It's all about reducing emissions and switching to clean energy to keep our Earth back on track. Sounds great, right? Well, it's not all smooth sailing. Here's the deal with India. It is a massive country with 1.4 billion people, and it is the third largest carbon dioxide emitter. But India is a developing country. It's not about just fighting climate change. It's about lifting millions of people from poverty. So when it comes to climate action, India has a lot more to think about than just reducing emissions. Okay, so what is India really pushing back on? Let's break it down. Climate finance. India is saying, hey developed countries, you've been burning fossil fuels for decades. It is your turn to pay up. They are calling for more finance help to tackle climate change. Emission targets. India is not a fan of the strict global emission targets. Why you say? It's because the per person emissions in India is still way lower than say US or Europe. They are arguing that the developed countries should take the lead in cutting emissions and the developing countries should need more flexibility. Fossil fuel phase out. India relies heavily on coal, and overnight changes could hurt India's economy. India is asking for a slower transition with more support to build cleaner energy while still keeping the lights on for millions of people. Now let's dive into the main hot topic. Indian negotiator Chandni Raina criticized developed countries for shifting the financial burden and undermining the principle of equality, taking on rich nations without any mincing words. Raina said,
We are extremely disappointed with this incident. Shareholders of the MDBs, Excellency, I regret to say that this document is nothing more than an optical illusion. We had informed the Presidency, we had informed the Secretariat that we wanted to make a statement prior to any decision on the adoption.
Experts echo these concerns, calling the outcome a betrayal and a missed opportunity for a meaningful climate action. Now, while India is making these points, others, especially developed countries, are pushing for faster action. India is already feeling the impact of climate change, drought, rising sea, and extreme weather. But India has to grow its economy to improve the lives of millions. It is a delicate balance, and while it wants to tackle climate change, it needs time and support to do so. So what do you think? Is India's opposition justified, or should the world push for faster action? Drop your points in the comments below. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and stay tuned for my next video. Bye!
India does not accept the goal proposal at